The last part of this tutorial will be on self-efficacy. Self-efficacy describes one's belief in one's ability to accomplish a specific action or task. This could also be misconstrued with self-esteem, but it is not the same by any means. Self-esteem deals with a more inward reflection of one's own worth, whereas self-efficacy is an inward reflection of one's ability to complete a certain task. People with high self-efficacy in certain tasks will approach them head-on and confidently. They will believe that they can solve the task and therefore are more likely to spend more time solving the task than someone with low self-efficacy in the same task. This isn't always true, however, that a high self-efficacy person will excel at a task more than a low self-efficacy person of the same task. For example, a high self-efficacy person could attempt the task without properly preparing themselves because they've misjudged their own ability, where a low self-efficacy person will plan ahead and gather information in order to cover up their inability. In terms of gaming, it is still very important to have high self-efficacy in the basics of your game. You should not be expected to have high self-efficacy in the completion of every task that may come before you in a game. It'd simply be impossible to prepare for that many scenarios. However, having experience in many scenarios will improve your chances. But having high self-efficacy in the basics allows you to attempt certain strategies or last-ditch attempts without failing in the basics in the process. It is important to remember, though, that you should always have the ability to back up your self-efficacy. If someone thinks that they are high in ability but actually are not, they may be suffering from the Dunning-Kruger effect, where someone has an illusory superiority in an ability when in reality they are subpar in that ability. This effect generally stems from a lack of metacognition and should always be avoided. High self-efficacy is difficult to teach to people. However, metacognition is not. If you practice good metacognition, it should follow that you have high self-efficacy in your gameplay. Following this section on self-efficacy, there will be a small quiz at the end of the course so that you can familiarize yourself with the concepts better. If you have had any trouble absorbing any of the information, this should help sort you out. There will also be a spreadsheet available for you to log your progress and hopefully improve on your metacognition. As you finish up reading the details on self-efficacy, I hope you have enjoyed the Learning to Win tutorial system. Should you understand and utilize these three concepts, you should see an improvement in your gameplay across the board. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.